The Vivo V5 is the newest rival in the mid-range segment that goes up against existing selfie-focused phones, such as the Gionee S6s and the Oppo F1s. All phones are available at around the 18,000 rupees mark, so which one should you pick? Hi guys. Welcome to Bender's Gadgets. There's a selfie battle raging between the Vivo V5, Oppo F1s, and the Gionee S6s right now. After having reviewed all three smartphones, we are now in a better position to pick a concrete winner across departments and of course, an overall winner that stands out as a complete package. Now let's get started. Now let's compare all the three smartphones in the design department. This is generally a subjective area, but after using all three phones, we can confidently say that the Oppo F1s offers the best balance of weight, ergonomics, and aesthetics. The Vivo V5 is out of the running here, despite its pleasing looks, is just no comparable to the other two. The Gionee S6s and the Oppo F1s both sport metal bodies and weigh around the same at 166 grams and 160 grams, respectively. However, the Oppo F1s is slimmer, at just 7.3 mm, and feels a lot more polished and well put together of the two. Plus, the rounded corners make it easier to use when compared to the Gionee S6s. The obvious winner in the design department is Oppo F1s because of its best balance of weight, ergonomics, and aesthetics. Now let's compare all the three smartphones in the display department. Display is a crucial part of any smartphone, and here, the Gionee S6s is an easy pick. It trumps the other two by offering a full HD resolution versus HD resolution on both the Oppo F1s and the Vivo V5. Color reproduction is also quite impressive here, and we didn't have any issues with screen legibility in sunlight. All three phones also support Gorilla Glass, so you needn't worry about the display getting scratched up easily. The Oppo F1s comes in a close second in terms of display performance, because although it has only half the resolution, the color reproduction was pretty accurate on this phone. The Vivo V5's display is very vivid, and sometimes looks oversaturated, which might not suit everyone's taste. The obvious winner in the display department is Gionee S6s because of its full HD display. Now let's compare all the three smartphones in the software department. All three manufacturers use their own implementation of Android, and weirdly, they all seem to mimic Apple's iOS in some form or the other. Vivo's Fun Touch OS 2.6 now uses Marshmallow as its base, which is great, but the interface still feels clunky and unnecessarily complex. Apple's Color OS 3.0 is easily the most polished of the lot, but it's still stuck on Android Lollipop, which is a bit of a shame. The Gionee S6s is the one we'd pick out of the lot, as it runs on Android Marshmallow, and the Amigo 3.2 OS offers plenty of customization. Our only complaint here is that it comes with a lot of preloaded apps, which you may or may not find useful, and sadly there's no way to get rid of most of them. The obvious winner in the software department is Gionee S6s, because of latest Android version with plenty of customizations. Now let's compare all the three smartphones in the performance department. All three smartphones are powered by octa-core MediaTek SoCs, which results in similar benchmark performance. The Gionee S6s uses a slightly different chip, MT6753, whereas the Oppo F1s and the Vivo V5 both use the MT6750 chip, which runs at a slightly faster clock speed of 1.5 GHz. In benchmarks, the Gionee S6s is the weakest of the three, although not by much. However, it does trail quite behind the other two in graphics tests, which leaves it out of the running. Between the Vivo V5 and the Oppo F1s, we'd have to go with the Vivo, due to the 4 GB of RAM it has, versus 3 GB on the other two. It might not make much of difference right now, but a year down the line when your phone is filled with apps, this extra gigabyte of RAM might make all the difference. Real-world performance is also really good as we never felt the phone getting bogged down by apps or games. It's worth pointing out that an Oppo F1s version with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage is now also available in the market at 18,990 rupees, but we didn't consider it for this comparison as we haven't tested it yet. The obvious winner in the performance department is Vivo V5, because it comes with huge 4GB RAM and better processor and offers better performance. Now let's compare all the three smartphones in the battery department. We managed to get a full day's worth of usage with all three phones, but looking at it objectively, the Gionee S6s manages to nudge past the other two. It has the biggest battery out of the three, at 3150 mAh, and not surprisingly, manages to deliver the best time of 13 hours and 10 minutes in our continuous video loop test. It also manages to charge pretty quickly, in little over 2 hours, from 0 to full. This is something you don't get with either the Vivo V5 or the Oppo F1s. The obvious winner in the battery department is Gionee S6s, because it comes with huge battery and also it charges quickly. Now let's compare all the three smartphones in the camera department. The camera is an important part and vital feature of these phones, especially the front-facing selfie camera. In our testing, we found the Oppo F1s to have the better set of cameras among the rest. The front 16-megapixel camera captures highly detailed pictures in good lighting, and it's not too bad in low light too. Oppo's screen flash feature is much better this time around compared to the F1 due to the brighter display, but isn't very powerful for pitch dark conditions. In this situation, the Vivo V5's Moonlight Glow is the most effective, which projects a continuous beam of diffused light. The reason we've gone with the F1s in this category is because of its very capable rear camera, something which both Gionee and Vivo seem to have neglected. Armed with a 13-megapixel sensor just like the Vivo V5 and the Gionee S6s, the Oppo F1s manages sharp and well-detailed stills and macros in daylight. Low-light shots suffer from noise a bit, but it's still well under control and not enough to ruin the overall image. The obvious winner in the camera department is Oppo F1s, because of its best camera than other two phones. Now it's time for the verdict. After tallying the scores, it's pretty clear that there's no runaway winner in this competition. While the phones launched sporting a similar MRP, the Oppo F1s at 17,990 rupees, Gionee S6s at 17,999 rupees, and, most recently, the Vivo V5 at 17,980 rupees. Their current market price means the Gionee is available at around 14,800 rupees, the Oppo smartphone at roughly 16,400 rupees, and the V5 is holding its launch price. The Gionee S6s excels mainly in the battery, software, and display departments. It also happens to be the least expensive of the lot right now, which means it's probably the smartest pick at the moment. If your priority is the camera, and aesthetics play a big role in your purchase decision, then you might want to consider the Oppo F1s instead. The Vivo V5 is currently the most expensive of the three, and while it does have a slight edge in the performance department, it lags behind the other two in pretty much everything else. Having said that, we do feel that among the three, the Vivo V5 has the most effective implementation of the selfie flash, which is more of a fill light than an actual flash. We hope this video has cleared your doubts on which phone you should get. The Gionee S6s is arguably the best all-around package. The Oppo F1s is our pick if camera and aesthetics take priority. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video useful and interesting, please like, share and comment this video. Please hit the subscribe button below the video to watch more videos from our channel. And also please don't miss to check video description section. That's all for now. We will come back with new videos and tech updates.